Hello, fellow soap lovers. Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the heart of your favourite British soaps. If you've got a soft spot for Emmerdale, EastEnders and Coronation Street, and let's face it, who doesn't, then you're in the right place. Now, before we jump into the juicy spoilers and drama updates, I need you to do one thing for me. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, because trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming up. Alright, let's kick things off with Emmerdale and a brewing storm that's got Marlon Dingle fuming. The drama is heating up, and it's all down to Mary's meddling. Yes, you heard me right. And no, it's not going to end well. Trust me, you'll want to hear this. Stay tuned. Now, if you're a regular viewer of Emmerdale, you'll know things have been far from easy for Marlon Dingle lately. And now, as if he didn't have enough on his plate, the last thing he needs is Mary's interference. But that's exactly what's happening. You see, Marlon's relationship with Rhona has been under immense strain ever since their fallout over Christmas. What a way to start the new year, eh? And while Marlon is desperately trying to hold things together, his focus is now on something even more urgent, finding his daughter, April, who's still missing. But what does Mary do? Instead of giving Marlon the space to focus on his family, she decides to take matters into her own hands. Yes, I'm talking about her meddling with Rhona's emotions and pushing her to make amends with Marlon. But it doesn't stop there. Oh no. Mary is convinced that the real culprit behind the breakdown of their relationship is Laurel. Yes, Laurel Thomas, the last person Marlon would ever expect to come between him and Rhona. Now, we all know Mary. She means well. Well, most of the time. But sometimes her good intentions have the opposite effect, and this is one of those times. She goes straight to Laurel at the Woolpack, trying to hash things out and convince her to take responsibility for what happened between Rhona and Marlon. You can already see the trouble brewing, can't you? And of course Marlon, being Marlon, doesn't take too kindly to this intrusion. He's already on edge with everything happening in his life, and now he's furious with Mary for stirring the pot. I don't know about you, but I've got a feeling this isn't going to be just another misunderstanding. No, this is the kind of drama that sets the stage for long-lasting fallout. Can you imagine the tension when Marlon finds out what Mary's been up to? Rhona's already upset with him, and now he's got to deal with his own mother-in-law getting involved in his business. It's a recipe for disaster. But the drama doesn't end there. Oh no, there's more. But hold on, before we dive any deeper, I've got to ask you, do you think Mary has any right to meddle in Marlon and Rhona's relationship? Let me know in the comments below. Are you Team Marlon or Team Mary on this one? Your thoughts could change everything, so get typing. Alright, let's get back to it. If you thought that was the end of the drama, you'd be sorely mistaken. While Marlon is reeling from Mary's interference, there's another character watching from the sidelines, Dawn Taylor. Now she's no fool, and something about Mary's sudden involvement in the situation doesn't sit right with her. So she starts to get suspicious. Could there be something more to Mary's actions than just a well-meaning attempt at reconciliation? And here's where it gets even more interesting. Dawn is sharp. She's not just suspicious for the sake of it. She's been through the mill herself, and she can smell a rat from a mile away. So what will happen when Dawn confronts Mary about her actions? Will Dawn expose what Mary's really up to, or will Mary convince her that she's just trying to help? This storyline could go in so many directions, and trust me, it's going to be one heck of a ride. Here's the real kicker. Just when you think things are starting to settle down, guess who's caught in the middle of it all? Jacob. That's right, Jacob. Marlon's son is completely overwhelmed by the chaos unfolding around him. Imagine being a kid in the middle of this storm. Parents at war, your sister missing, and a whole lot of grown-up drama you're just too young to understand. Will Jacob be able to handle the pressure, or will he crack under the weight of it all? If you think things are already tense, just wait until you see how this plays out in the coming weeks. The real question is, who will come out on top? Mary, Marlon, Rhona, or someone else entirely? Let me tell you, this isn't the last we'll be hearing of this family feud. Stay tuned, because the fireworks are only just getting started. Before we wrap things up, quick question. If you had to choose one Emmerdale character to solve all this drama, who would it be? Drop your thoughts below. I'm curious to hear your ideas. Would it be the peacekeeper like Charity? Or the no-nonsense approach of someone like Kane? Let me know. Well, that's all the time we've got for today, folks. What do you think will happen next? Will Marlon and Rhona find their way back to each other? Or has Mary's meddling broken something that can't be fixed? And what about poor Jacob? How will he cope with all this chaos? If you enjoyed this update, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the juicy drama we'll be covering in the coming weeks. Trust me, the twists and turns ahead will keep you on the edge of your seat. Until next time, keep watching, stay hooked, and we'll see you in the next video. Because in the world of soaps, there's always more than meets the eye.